What's up YouTube, Koi51 here, time for another video, and this one's a special one because I plan to not make any videos during E3, and my initial plan was to watch all of E3, pretty much all of it, and then make the videos afterwards after I let it sit in my brain for a bit. But Sony, you've done it. You broke me. You I these announcements that you've made, like you've you I I don't know. It's been like not like it's been like 12 hours since I watched the conference and I'm still shaking. I'm still shaking. That's a testament to how important these announcements are. And the reason why is because three games that were announced today at the Sony conference resonate with me on a personal level above all else. And I didn't want to make a video kind of just like dancing around it, but like I want to get into the three games that resonate with me so much during this conference that I have to say thank you to Sony, because you single-handedly just made me feel like I God, like I have no words. I really don't have any words. Now I want to go like the first game that was announced during the conference was Last Guardian. And you guys are probably wondering, why do you have a personal connection with Last Guardian? And it's actually really personal, but I don't mind sharing it because after E3 I was gonna lead up to something anyway, so look forward to that. But essentially, the reason why Last Guardian is so important to me is because like it's tied to my late mom. My mom passed away 2 years ago from cancer, and like you're probably wondering what's the connection between video games and my mom. It's if you guys don't know, Last Guardian was made by Team Ico and Team Shadow of the Colossus, the team that's made them. And the last game that I played in front of my mom was Shadow of the Colossus. And the thing is, my mom always said, you know, like video games, I don't get them. I don't understand them. I don't know why you play these games. But Shadow of the Colossus really somehow clicked with her. Like she understood that I'm the Wanderer, and I'm defeating these colossi for the love of for the love of this girl. And she saw all that and she understood, okay, and she was like asking these questions and all these things, and that's a memory that I hold really close to my heart, because it was the first time that a video game, it didn't have to be complicated, it just be simple, you know. I just said I have to defeat these colossi and bring back my love, and she understood that. And then she just like, she was on the couch watching me play, and she's like, it was the one with the water lizard, and I was going underwater while holding on, and then she was like, she was really getting into it. And like afterwards, like there was no other game that really resonated with her, like, but that was the one, the moment where it all clicked. It just, she saw it and she was enjoying it, she was talking, and and Last Guardian's made by that same team. So to get a chance to play a game that's like that's gonna respect my mom like that and make me like, it's hard, man. Like I really thought Last Guardian was done. I thought, you know, that's it. There's no chance. Like, there's no chance of it ever coming back. But it's back, and it looks amazing, and it looks great, and like like this is what video games do to people. You know, it probably looks like I'm a big crybaby and stuff like that. That's fine, but keep in mind, like, sometimes video games can be a wonderful memory. especially when they're tied to someone that you love. And this is some heavy stuff, man. Like I was like it didn't hit me during the conference because I was just focusing on the conference itself. But then like after like a few hours, I realized I'll get to play this game next year. And like this game lives on with her legacy in a way. Like it's a memory that's tied to her, so I'll remember her when I'm playing it. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I want to play it with my nieces and nephews. I want them to see this game. I want them to just like they don't have to understand like it's tied to their grandma or anything, but just these games are so majestic and so imaginative that they are wonderful, absolutely wonderful, like beautiful games. So that's just the start of Sony's conference. Like, like crazy, man. And I'm just like, sorry, I'm crying on camera, but like, that's something that I did not think would happen. Like, it's unexpected news. Like Last Guardian, bam, he's a gameplay. The gameplay is, you know, it's everything I want it to be. And you know, that's just the start. And then the second game that resonated with me personally was, I'm sure everyone knows it by now, the Final Fantasy VII remake, which I yelled like a madman and got questioned by my dad asking what the hell, why are you yelling for? And I'm like, it's you know, it's an important moment because I'm sure all of us Final Fantasy fans were really sort of cut during the PlayStation experience. I was kind of optimistic. I'm like, okay, it'll give me a chance to replay FF7 on my PS4. That's okay. But, you know, that remake trailer, holy crap. The reason why it's personal level is it's the first JRPG I ever played, and it got me into playing more Japanese games. So it has that like that sentimental value of me, like this got me into JRPGs, this got me into Japanese style games, this got me into gaming in general. Like you can't help but be excited for the prospect of replaying it in a way that's modern and looks amazing, that is clearly like you know what, the thing about Square Enix now is that they're doing a lot of like computer science stuff with like Nvidia and stuff like this with their new engine. And I think it's not the Luminous engine, some engine, the Square Enix rendering engine, right? They're trying to blur the lines between cutscene and real time graphics. And I'm watching that, and I'm like, that, like, if you were to show that trailer, let's say, maybe couple years ago, right? Couple years ago, you'd think, oh god, it's just CG. It's just CG. There's, you know, why should I care? But with their new rendering engines and stuff like that, the things we just saw, I see it as possible. It's just possible. Like, maybe they upped it a bit because they're running on a PC, but like, it's all possible. The rendering techniques, the color, everything, the lighting, it's all possible now because of the new rendering engine. Mind blown. Something that, if you took it like a while ago, would be lies, but could be the truth. What we're seeing could be what they have for Final Fantasy VII remake. I assume they're gonna call it another name. Just call it Final Fantasy VII. Like, that's it. Oh my god. This game got me into JRPGs, and it was the first game that I finished from start to end. Like, seriously. Sephiroth and everything. The last game, I'm sure all of you know, possibly. It's not Uncharted. It's like, as much as I love Uncharted series, I can definitely see the appeal of the other game that got announced today, and that was Shenmue free. Holy crap. Now, this isn't Sony funding it, but this is Sony lending out the biggest bro support, the wingman of the industry, giving Yu Suzuki the biggest, like, yo, we got your back ever by announcing the Kickstarter of Shenmue 3. Now, if you guys don't know, Shenmue 3 is a damn big deal in the gaming industry, because the second Shenmue game ended on a cliffhanger, and it's like the same as, let's say, Twin Peaks now. Twin Peaks is getting another season. It ended on a cliffhanger, but the original guys are coming back. This is what's happening with Shenmue 3. The original guys are coming back. Yu Suzuki and he's the director of Shenmue 1 and 2. Now, the reason why it's on a personal level is because, if you guys don't know, I did a games development course probably a couple of years ago, and I'm not that great, but I still did it. But what really drew me into making that decision was a little, like, a video that I saw, during that weird time that I was kind of deciding, and I was just like randomly looking for videos, and I found one about Shenmue, and pretty much just detailing how he makes games, and that sometimes he makes mistakes, but he learns from those mistakes. And one of the things that resonated with me is it taught me a little bit of game design, and how just with a little bit of code it can break a game or make it do something that's really unexpected. And the one moment in that discussion, or whatever it was, I can't remember exactly, was the moment where he said that he wanted to make Shenmue 1 into a real, he wanted to make it into a real world where people have schedules. And I was just like, okay, cool, that's amazing. You're pretty much creating people. You're creating AI and all this stuff. But that's not the part that really made me feel like I wanted to do games development. It's because the moment he said, I accidentally changed a bit of code and made it so everyone got stuck in the convenience store or some reason, because the schedules were all whacked, and he made it so there's too many people going into the convenience store to the point where they got stuck inside. And if you're wandering around as Ryu, and there's no one around, it's a ghost town. And it's because everyone's stuck in the convenience store. And to me, it's like, wow, just a little thing like that can just break a game. And to me, that made me feel like, holy crap, I want to understand how it got to that point. So it got me into game development, and game development didn't work out. I clearly didn't have a knack for it. So I switched my approach and went into games journalism, which is like what you're seeing now. It's pretty informal right now, but I am commentating on news and stuff like that. So those three announcements have resonated me all day today, to the point that in a couple of hours, Nintendo's gonna do their direct, and I feel exhausted. I feel absolutely exhausted because I'm still catching my breath from the Sony conference. Crazy week. I'm definitely tired, but I'm gonna stick it out and watch Nintendo live, and then watch the Square Enix live afterwards. Holy crap, I completely forgot about Square Enix. Freaking, yeah, what the hell? It's gonna come out. I'm not gonna say my predictions now or anything like that, but I'll definitely, the next video you see will be of E3 coverage. This is definitely the week of E3. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a damn long week, and it's gonna be a little bit longer. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys enjoy E3. I'll catch you guys later. See you later.